All right, we are back in the middle of breaking news coverage here, and this from the White House. President Obama's third Secretary of Defense, Chuck Hagel, is now out. We expect to hear from the president on this in about 30 minutes from now. Sources saying that, make no mistake, Secretary Hagel was fired. That has just come to us moments ago from our national security correspondent, Jennifer Griffin, who's been on this story, of course, all morning. She's live from the Pentagon. Jennifer, tell us about this.
Well, Martha, a senior U.S. official with a close knowledge of the Secretary's decision to tender his resignation this morning tells us, make no mistake, Secretary Hagel was fired. This official said despite the message coming from the Pentagon officially that this was, quote, a mutual decision, this decision was not the Secretary's. This official said the president had lost confidence in Hagel and that the White House had been planning his exit for weeks. Reports began circulating in October about Hagel being disengaged in NSC meetings, not speaking up. Then just 2 days after the midterm elections, there was a withering column by longtime Washington Post national security columnist David Ignatius suggesting that Hagel be fired as a means of re-energizing the president's national security team. Speculation soon began that the president would perhaps appoint former Undersecretary of Defense for Policy Michelle Flournoy. She would be an attractive candidate and first female Secretary of Defense. One well-placed administration official said post-election politics is at play with this decision. The president felt he had to fire someone, this official said. He fired the only Republican in his cabinet. Who is that going to anger that he cares about, the official said. A final comment from this official, this is why you don't send a sergeant to do a secretary's job. Hagel served as an Army sergeant in Vietnam. He was decorated. He had 2 Purple Hearts. He was the first former enlisted combat soldier to be Secretary of Defense. There had been frustration, however, that Hagel was not up to the task since he fumbled his confirmation hearings in January 2013. There was a clear sense that he was not in command of the many issues facing the Pentagon right now, and his public appearances since then have been incoherent and inarticulate at best. In fact, just last week, Charlie Rose asked Secretary of Defense Hagel about these rumors that he would be replaced. Here's what he said.
First of all, I serve at the pleasure of the president. I am immensely grateful for the opportunity I've had the last 2 years to work every day for the country and for the men and women who serve this country. I don't get up in the morning worried about my job.
Martha, we expect to hear from the president from the Rose Garden shortly after 11 o'clock Eastern. We do not expect him to announce Hagel's replacement at this time.
All right, Martha. Yeah, that'll be the next discussion, though. No doubt. Names already floating around, as you say. Jennifer, thank you.